let's face it, style itself can be a bit of an abstract term, really hard to define, very hard to kind of put a put put a slogan on what is your style or what you're trying to do. I think it's better to think of style in terms of examples. One case study I like to give is a recent conversation with an academic. Um, he came to me to help with his novel. He was a well-regarded writer in his field. His work had appeared in series of journals. Obviously, he'd done his PhD thesis. He'd been writing in one form his whole life. But the novel he presented to me was quite simply flat. Um, he had written he had written on a subject matter that was essentially incredibly engaging, the subject of European colonialism and its impact on the modern society, all from a fictional point of view. Uh, However, he wrote it from the perspective of a reporter, um, listing these fictitious events, describing them with a very neutral perspective, unemotional, um, uh, and deliberate, non-confrontational manner. And this was like I said, a deliberate style that he had chosen. However, it really did remove what was engaging to a reader and ended up being of the same readability as a rather long Wikipedia article. So this kind of created the question for him is, did he choose the right style? He was adamant he did, and he was very, very passionate about his subject material. However, getting a reader to see that passion um, just by reading his writing is a totally different thing. And that's something we really need to think about, that we are not just writing for us, we are also writing for a reader as well. And even though writing is a personal journey, and yes, it is about us, you can find yourself growing as a writer if you do consider that question of what is a reader getting out of this, and what do I need to do to convey my passion, my enthusiasm, my style more openly.